It's everything I hoped it'd be, only better. It's like sitting in your own living room watching TV. Except it isn't TV, it's America.
Yes, Dad, it's the ultimate in reality programming. Actual reality.
Okay, we got a turnoff coming up in about 5 miles, so start slowing down.
I know, Dad.
How's it feel behind that wheel, Dr. Craig?
Manly! This is mine and it's big.
Good morning. It's about 6, I guess. Yeah, about 6 o'clock. I got about 4.5 hours sleep. Not that it was noisy at all, it wasn't. But it never got below 80 degrees last night. And I couldn't run the generator all night, obviously, at Cracker Barrel parking lot. So, I woke up after the fan quit working. Battery died. And I'm like, should I try and sleep for another hour? I don't know. I think the reason I was able to push so hard yesterday is because I had 2 days off before that. I'm going to try for it. If I start feeling tired, I'm just going to pull over to the truck stop and run a generator in the AC. Let's see what today has to offer. I got most of the bugs off this side. I didn't touch that side yet.
East ramp, then merge on.
I have enough gas to get home. Just enough. But I'm going to stop toward the end of Ohio, the east end, because it's 50 cents a gallon cheaper. So I'll refill up there. This is the Mississippi River, which I think it is. Then we're going into, pretty sure that's the Mississippi. Then we're going into Illinois right now. Or yeah, Illinois. Let's see. I didn't want to leave this early in the day, besides the sun hit me in the face.
In 2 miles, use the third from the right lane to take exit 232, 232B for I-270 north toward Chicago.
I don't see a welcome to Illinois sign. Missouri on the 141 up there. I'm in the wrong lane. I'm going Chicago 270 north. Yeah, I'm thinking this is the Mississippi River. The other one was the Missouri River. There's no identification on a bridge like most states tell you what bridge or what river you're crossing. Welcome to Illinois. Goodbye, Missouri. No sign. Interesting. We'll wait a little bit longer to the end of the bridge. to hold the camera and drive on this bridge. I think that's a sign right up there. Sign. Man, these coughs out there in Illinois. I've seen more coughs in this short section. I'm on Paul Simon Parkway or something like that. They're grabbing everybody. They're just constantly pulling people over. Definitely different than it was like Kansas before. The AMC Eagle. You don't see them on the road too often. In fact, that's probably the first one I've seen in a year. Oh, there's another one. They're probably together. It's like McKeesport without the Irish. Now I'm starting to feel back home. Take me down to Pennsylvania where the sky is gray and the, well, you know, that's Pennsylvania. I remember now. Sweet home Pennsylvania, where the skies are so gray. These states seem to be lacking signs, but goodbye Illinois, hello Indiana. That was the Welcome Center I just went past. Oh, here it is. More to discover in Indiana. Established 1816. Indianapolis, home to the Indy 500. Indiana has also won the award so far for worst roads on the ride home. I know there was another one that was pretty bad, but and this isn't bad right here because we're at the airport. But this, everything was falling. These roads were terrible until we got to here. There's a city right ahead. We'll probably go right through there, I guess. Luckily, I won't be hitting rush hour until Pittsburgh, which is exactly when I'm going to get back there. There's the Colts Stadium. Fun fact, the Indianapolis Colts have lost more games there than any other team. The nice thing about being out this way is that once I got to Illinois, I didn't need the GPS anymore. I knew exactly how to get home. I've made the trip a couple times. I've been to Dayton many times. Been to Indianapolis a couple times. So it's nice not needing a GPS. I think we're getting out of Indianapolis now. And our next big town is going to be Dayton. So we'll be getting into Ohio here. And let's see. Indiana is 156.6 miles on Route 70. So we ought to be mile 83. Still got an hour. This is why their roads are so bad. in Indiana. Trying to hold it steady. Indiana. Hello, Ohio. Welcome to Ohio, the heart of it all. Mike, the one governor, to the trusted lieutenant governor. That means 5 hours till I'm home. Well, we're going through Dayton now. Not quite as big as I remember it being when I was young, but the next one I know is big is Columbus. Well, I hope this don't last too long. This could really mess up my time. I'm doing 45. It's very, very windy and rainy. Pushed me all over the road. Poor motorcycle sitting here under the underpass. I've been that guy. I have. Gotta get your rain gear on. Well, the rain stopped. I'm sure glad I'm not going that direction. There was a wreck back here. Semi-truck versus SUV that was a road mangled up. A little work van and a white pickup truck. There's 4 of them. That'll be Columbus ahead of us. Means I'm about 3.5 hours from home. I'm gonna make it during the daytime. We get there probably 5:30, 6 o'clock. So we daylight. So that's Columbus. Pretty large city. I think the next major city will, or at least the next larger city we'll be going through is Wheeling, West Virginia, and then Pittsburgh, and that's it. I haven't been out here in quite some time. There's been a lot of changes. They're building some kind of bridge there. It almost looks like it's for subway or something. Lots of cranes all through the town here. Oh, I just thought about it. I'm probably not supposed to be going through the tunnels with my propane tank because it's on. I have to go through 1, 2, at least 2 tunnels. Front row. I don't know if you can see it, but that's the first time I've ever had a low fuel light on in here. And there is nothing around here. There hasn't been anything in quite a while. I found a gas station that's no longer open. Well, I got 3/4 of a tank because some pumps don't like to fill my RV up. Love's is good, Pilot J is good, but other ones they don't like to go all the way full. I paid 35 cents more per gallon than the very next exit, but I couldn't make it to the next exit. Well, we're getting ready to enter West Virginia here. I don't know if we're going to see a sign because I'm taking the bypass. I'm taking the bypass because I'm really not supposed to go through the tunnel with a propane tank that's open. Mine's open. However, I mean, it scares me myself, but I have to go through one tunnel. So I don't much have a choice, so I have to go through the 4 pit tunnels. This should be the bridge going to Bridgeport. And then the other side of the bridge should be West Virginia. Goodbye, Ohio. Hello, West Virginia. Wild and wonderful. That water tower there. That's our local Cabela's. Well, not really local, but it's our closest one. It's not somewhere you go just to browse and then go home. It's if you're coming out this way and you need something, you stop there. I just like to walk through there, but I'm not going to go today because I'm having a heck of a time climbing these mountains. Goodbye, West Virginia. Hello, Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's not a very long drive through West Virginia. Probably 10 minutes. So this is it. I don't have much further to go. I'm just we're on the southwestern Pennsylvania, so I expected to hit traffic, it being 4:30. I was wondering why he said an hour and 10 minutes and 40 miles. It's probably accounting for the traffic. So we might be, if I get into traffic where it's not moving at all, I can jump out and turn my propane off. Ah, what a beautiful sign. So refreshing. This is the Parkway West. I will be sitting here for a little bit. I'm not taking the Parkway East, though I could, so I'll be sitting there too. So instead I'm going to take 28 North. That usually flows pretty good until you cross the river, then you sit in traffic for 20 minutes or so, a half hour. Not terrible. Not like Phoenix. This is the last mountain I gotta climb. But up at the top, I don't know if you can see it on the camera yet, there'll be an all gold glass looking building which houses our rock and roll station WDVE, and a couple of news things in there, different TV and radio things. But I always thought it was a cool building. Also, you can see the traffic coming the other way. That's what I'll be sitting in on the other side of this mountain, going back down. You can see it's all like gold mirror glass. You look at the bottom, you can see the reflection of the trees. Pretty cool building. This actually isn't bad. This is usually it's backed up a half a mile back at least. It's a 1 mile drive to the tunnels, and it's a 5-minute drive. So 1 mile and 5 minutes. That should tell you something. I'm going to leave that camera on because my favorite view of Pittsburgh is from Mount Washington. If I'm walking or standing or taking somebody to see Pittsburgh, Mount Washington is above this tunnel. It's up to the top of the hill and east a little bit. The part where we go to, Grandview Avenue. My favorite driving home from somewhere view of Pittsburgh is going through this tunnel here and seeing. The reason is you can't see Pittsburgh. Most cities you come in, you can see the skyscrapers and that. Pittsburgh's, you can see it from a distance.
Pittsburgh's different in that we have to go through a tunnel. There's 3 different spots you have to go through tunnels to get to see Pittsburgh. Now, once you get on 28, if you're coming into Pittsburgh from 28, you can see it. But you can't see anything from here. All you can see is Mount Washington. So when you come out of the tunnel, it's like, wow, where'd that come from? But you're going to have 2 windshield wipers and a big line up the middle when we go through. This honestly is not bad at all. Upset, much worse than this. I did not get to turn my propane off. It says flammable, liquid, and explosive loads prohibited through tunnels. So it might not be talking about one single propane tank. People in Pittsburgh are afraid to drive through tunnels. That's what causes this. Also, the river is a great place to see a good view of Pittsburgh. Fun fact, that's the Pirates field. Behind us, I forgot to show you, is the Steelers stadium. And this normally is not backed up here. But fun fact, Steelers have won more games in that stadium than any other team. Another fun fact, this was Heinz headquarters. This is where the famous Heinz 57 ketchup was created. Right here in good old Pittsburgh. Yeah, it was the Heinz building right there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Damn, Tim. There's the Allegheny River. There's lock dam number 2. Well, it's 5:45. I'm about a minute and a half from the house. Not bad. Not bad at all. It is definitely hotter here than anywhere I've been yet. Because of humidity. I just want to park, put the air conditioner on, get the garbage out. But I know that my mother probably has other plans. My sister, it's my niece's birthday. So, I'm home. Well, overall, there's a dragonfly. Overall, she did a great job. Cross country twice, 25 years old. You know, yeah, I had some maintenance things, tires, brakes, things like that that needed done. But the hydraulics, but they were fine until the guy messed them up. And then the water leak, it's leaking again. I found out why though. But that wraps up my trip, guys. You probably won't see this video till it's snowing out. I took the Honda off of the RV and I took it down to the gas station because I had to clean the windows. I didn't do a very good job. And put some good gas in. I think I just have bad gas because it's working out pretty good right now. It's not stalling or anything.
Look, it's Uncle Denny in there. Look, you see that big truck? That's his truck. Uncle Denny. Uncle Denny. Uncle Dinner? Yep, that's Uncle Dinner. We'll go with that.
Yay, welcome home, Denny. Woo!
I guess I better
Yep, get out of the way. Stay over here. He's back from his long voyage to Arizona and a whole lot of other stops. Welcome home!
Hello.
Yay!
Welcome.
Welcome home. Is that Uncle Denner? Go say hi. Hi, Uncle Denner. Huh?
Hi.
I find it.
What'd you find?